The gunfire took the lives of two teens who have been identified as 16-year-old Xavion Jackson and 15-year-old Azarian Cole. Fox 59's Claire Curry brings us more from that night and the charges that those involved could now face.
Why are they? No.
People ran in fear as soon as shots rang out.
Bro.
This was the scene downtown near Washington and Illinois streets just before 1:30 a.m. on July 5th.
I was heartbroken, saddened by how our city is looking, to people across the country. But more than that, the families that were affected by the violence.
Now 4 teens are being charged for illegally possessing guns that evening, with the youngest at just 13 years old.
It's ridiculous that a 13-year-old is alleged to have had a firearm, and nothing good's going to come from a kid having a gun. They're either going to hurt themselves or they're going to hurt somebody else.
One of the 4, 17-year-old Vincent Linking Jr. is being charged as an adult due to prior convictions and faces additional charges.
In addition, some of the other individuals who were involved in this process, we're also going to be filing waivers on those individuals to waive them into adult court because, again, it's just this level of frustration that I think all of us feel when kids have these guns.
Community groups like New Boy know there is more to do than just enforcing the law. They've been a part of the conversation to make a change going forward and connect with some of these kids going down the wrong path.
I think it needs to happen sooner than later, because we see our kids lying in the middle of a street downtown with a bullet in their head. If that's not a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
The prosecutor adds that not all of the parents involved have been cooperative with their office or law enforcement throughout this process.
Did they know or should they have known that their child had a firearm? And if that's the case, that's very much something that the prosecutor's office and IMPD wants to look into to see if it's something that can be prosecuted.
Now IMPD has already begun making changes since the shooting. These are some of their mobile trailer cameras already up downtown, so officers can see what's going on in real time and respond before the trigger is pulled. Police add that their minor curfew will also be enforced going forward.
There are some ideas that are being brought to the table. I'm just hoping that in 3 or 4 days or 2 weeks from now, we don't forget about it and we don't put ourselves in the same situation we were before we had a mass shooting downtown.
Reporting downtown, Claire Curry, Fox 59 News.
Claire,